Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Okay. This is interesting. You've got Prince of Swords over here in the recent past. So that's telling me that you guys you're trying to figure things out. It's like you're planning things, I don't want to say scheming, but but it's like you are kind of like planning in secret. You're trying to figure things out on paper. You're trying to like compare things, prices, places. I don't know. There's something about that. Like like there's so many moving parts, and you're trying to mentally bring it all together to work for you in a way. There's something that you are desiring to do though. Like I feel like there's a journey you want to go on. Like there's something you really want to do. Like you feel so drawn to doing this thing, or to having this thing, or being this thing. I don't know. Like the lust over here with the Sun and the Princess of Wands is telling me that there is just this incredibly powerful desire that you have in your life right now to do something, whatever it is. And it might not be something you like, but I get that for most of you it is. It is something that you want to do. Like, what I mean by that is maybe this is like a relationship and you want to leave. But I think for a lot of you this is like a project, or like just in general it's a direction in life that you want to go in. But you feel like you're held back. And the thing that's holding you back is the fear of the unknown, the fear of feeling like, because you've got Princess of Wands being held back over here, the Fool down here. He doesn't know where he's going or how to, he knows what he wants to do. Maybe he knows where he wants to go, but doesn't know how he's going to get there, what lays ahead. And there's a lot of trepidation around that, a lot of anxiety, a lot of uncertainty. And there's just so many things like going through your mind about the risks or the possibilities, or what might be holding me back, what might get in my way, what might this and that, what might And again, excuse me, wow, I just knocked off the microphone. Maybe that's relevant, because failure is literally like I get this self-sabotage. It's like I just knocked my mic off. And maybe that's what you're doing, you're muting yourself. Because the Seven of Discs, that's not a new thing, that's something that's been reoccurring. If it was a new thing, it'd be the 5, or at least the way that I read, it would be a 5. But this is a 7. This means this is something that's happened again and again. It's something that maybe you've gone after before, but hasn't worked out many times in the past. Or maybe this is a new thing, but the things that you feel are going to get in your way or hold you back or this or that are the many, many, many things that have been repeating in the past that have failed, that have just turned to nothing. You invested in those things, you got nothing but pain, or just nothing, which caused pain because you got nothing. And that sucks. Like that is genuinely part. Oh, okay. So I was about to say something. Spirits just connected that. Okay. Hierophant. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. What they're saying is that this is genuinely being done for you. All those failures were supposed to get you to this point so that you would have this desire, this burning desire. And the test is this Fool and the failure. But what Spirit's saying is you're in the Hierophant. If you actually just stepped out on this path and thinking like, oh, I don't know much, or who am I to do this, who am I to do that, blah, 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 blah. If you were just to step out on that path, you'd realize like, oh, all these other people that I'm walking with, they're not, I'm a Hierophant. What? And then you all of a sudden realize like, oh, I have all this power, this wisdom and worth that I just didn't know I had because I hadn't stepped onto my real path. I was too busy trying to do what other people thought I was supposed to do, or be what I thought I've been convincing myself that I'm supposed to be or do. But there's this path that you want to take that you haven't taken yet. You're not even on it. Like you maybe have just stepped on it, like just the first foot into this new path, this new thing that it is that you're lusting after, this thing that has you feeling like the sun's energy just wants to burst forward and just go at this thing until you get it, until you fix it, complete it, whatever it is, I don't know. But you've got the take action and transformation cards as other these are just clarifiers to help you and me. Take action. That's literally the Fool. The Fool is So this should be here. Oh, whoa, snap, look at that. I don't know if you can see it. I didn't even make that connector just now. Triangle. Look what the fool has down the bottom of his card. Hello. And I'm not good with Jewish, I'm not good with Hebrew, so I don't know what Kabbalistic thing that relates to. Anyway, my point is, this is something that you're supposed to take action on. This card is supposed to be here. Triangle, triangle. Ooh. This card, transformation, same color, dark colors, but this is supposed to be over here. Well, actually, it's really, if you're going to look at it on a timeline, it's more like here, in between. It's in between the sense of failure and trying, really, like, because the failure is going to inform how much wisdom you've got. You'll go, oh, now I know what didn't work. Now I know, okay, sorry, Spirits just corrected me big time on that. They said, it's not now I know what didn't work, because this isn't what didn't work. This is what hasn't worked in the past. And you're going to have blinding clarity, which is why you end up as the Hierophant, as to why this failed, what got in your way, and how to avoid it in the future. And you end up in the Queen of Discs, who looks back at her kingdom. She's looking out and she's going, okay, there's life, there's water, there's trees and water, but there's a lot of empty space now. I can build. What am I going to build? I have access to water, food, all that sort of stuff. So your needs are going to be met in a big way, but you've got to take action and step out onto this journey that feels like it's not for you, or like you're not prepared enough or equipped enough. And to some extent maybe that's true, but maybe part of stepping out onto this path is doing the work, doing the research, gaining the experience, gaining the knowledge, and just that in itself has been you taking that first step and stepping into the path, because that's what's required to be on the path. You need the wisdom, you need the information, you need to know what you're doing, and that's what it's saying, take action. But for a lot of you, I do get that this is because you end up in the Queen of Discs and the Hierophant. I'm getting that, like, you're already the Hierophant. It's just like you're a Hierophant who doesn't realize they're a Hierophant until they get onto the road of the path that it is that they feel has been denied or kept from them, either personally or by others or life circumstance, whatever it is. There's a path that you're supposed to step on, and convincing yourself that you shouldn't or can't or aren't whatever enough is only holding you back. The doubt is that little tiger. You need to take action, because look at that. This tiger's holding her back. She's struggling to break free, but she is dead set on trying. Now you've got fire element, which is fire wands. But now look, the tiger is still biting, but there's so many other things at play, and he's not even, like, he's got a smile. He's not even, like, looking at the tiger. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever, I know. There's danger, there's things that are trying to hold me back, but I'm going to go. I'm going to step out. Because if I don't, the fear of failure will keep me from stepping out, and I don't like this. I don't like stagnating. This thing that I feel so passionate about, this lust, this desire, this new thing, it is so intense. And you know damn well that this is for you, that you're being called to do this. You can feel it in your bones. You know it. So Spirit's saying you've got all the blessings of your ancestors, your guardians, your guides behind you. You need to just take that step and trust that even if you go to fall, you've got an entire army of people who have lived many, 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 many lifetimes for millions of years. Well, maybe not millions, but hundreds of thousands of years. I don't know how far humanity goes back, but you know what I mean. From literally the moment of creation, this energy is like, I can't express how much that you need to do this, whatever this journey is that you really want to get out and do, that you feel trapped from, because financial constraints, that could play a big role in this. Like maybe it's like, oh, I haven't got the money. That's all right. Get the wisdom, get everything that money doesn't have to buy for this. Like if it's like, oh, you want to go, I don't know, start a business, but you haven't got the money to start the business, you could do research on business names, business numbers, trademarks, copyrights, that sort of stuff. You could look at designing your own logo. That could be a whole week's worth, month's worth of fun, of creativity, and asking spirit, like, oh, help inspire me to make a logo, help inspire me to make a website, help inspire me to, like, whatever it is. That can be the journey started already. You don't need the funds. Spirit will, if the journey's for you, you will have the funds. I promise you that. They will make the funds available, or at least get you to where you need to go somehow. And the angel of love with the garden and the gate, that tells me that, yeah, you're standing in what feels comfortable. It's like this beautiful garden that you're like, oh, but look out there, I don't know what's out there. I have tended to this beautiful garden, I know what every plant is, I know all the issues in it, and if I step out there, I don't know what the issues are. I don't know what's on the other side of that gate other than what I can see, and what I can see I can't really make sense of just yet, because I have to go out there, and I don't want to go out there. But Spirit's saying, fool, take action. Not that you're a fool, but like the fool means the beginning person on a journey that doesn't have all the pieces yet. They just have to trust and just take that action, take that first step. But you'll end up with the Queen of Discs, I promise you that. For most of you that have done the work and that are trying your hardest, the Hierophant, you're already there. And even the people that are feeling like, I can't try, I haven't got the energy to try anymore, Mark, you're already the Hierophant. You're here trying to step out on that path because you wouldn't be here if you'd given up. So, you are still the Hierophant. You've just got all this failure behind you, and it may not be caused by you either. And even if it was, maybe it was influenced by how people showed up for you, and then you ended up self-sabotaging, because why wouldn't you? When you're taught to hate yourself, when you're taught to devalue yourself the way that other people have tried over the years. The way people have manipulated and betrayed you in all sorts of ways. It's natural, it's very normal, very wise to feel how you feel, because it means that you've got the emotional intelligence to know that you were wronged. That's how you know you've all these failures is trying to stop you. You were wronged, you know it. So, use that wisdom as the Hierophant to step out onto this new path and realize that the people that are trying to tear you down are the people who aren't the Hierophant. And that it's not just you, it's everyone else too, but because you outshine them in their knowledge, you outshine them in the efficacy of whatever it is you're doing, all of that sort of stuff makes them feel less than, because people that are like that will always compare themselves to the people around them. And when they see people achieving things or stepping out or gaining acknowledgement or something for something they've done, the jealous people, and they are jealous, and this isn't like some petty little thing, it's true, they are envious of what you've got, so because they don't think that you deserve it, they'll try and take it from you, even if it means that they don't get it either, as long as you don't have it. That's all that matters to them, because you're a threat. You threaten their ego, you threaten to outshine them, you threaten to outdo them, you threaten to be a pillar in the community, you threaten them to be a teacher, a this or a that, when they have always wanted that. Or maybe that's how they've established themselves, and just you even trying the smallest amount outshines them in a way that they can't even fathom. And instead of coming to you as a student, to the Hierophant that is you, they're going to instead try and tear you down, try and prohibit you, try and make you doubt yourself, so that you don't step on this path. Instead of going to you and being like, hey, I love what you do, I love who you are, I think you're amazing, can you teach me? You won't get that from these types. You'll get, who do you think you are? Like, oh my god, you're like so embarrassed. Like, it's that sort of energy. It's Mean Girls mentality. The Regina Georges of the world. And trust me, you step out into the public and start stepping into your power, the Regina Georges of the world will come for you, because they are powerless, weak people. And when they see real power, they come for them. Just like Regina came for Katie. Katie was coming up because she had value, she had worth. She was like, she had all this life experience and wisdom and kindness. And then she was stepping into a role that Regina was in. And then it's like, oh, hell no, you're not doing that to me. That's my role. So allow the Regina Georges to hate the fact that you're stepping into yours. And if they want to learn from you, great. If they don't, kick them to the curb. Walk away from them. Do what you got to do. Okay, gonna leave it there. I hope this helped, guys. If it did, let me know. You can get in touch through the website, Or if you want a personal reading, my readings have dropped in price, so let me know. And I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Blessed be.